Hey y'all, Jesse Kalen coming at you with a weekly Zodiac Energy Oracle Psychic reading, because that's what these always are, for the week of June 18th in 2018. The new moon just happened on June 13th. These are being posted the day after the new moon happened, but there is we're starting to see the effects of this new moon, so that is heavily present throughout all of the readings. And also it's my birthday week, so I thought I'd share with y'all. I'm a Gemini cusp Cancer. I'm literally on the day in between, so there's that. And join me on Facebook or Instagram for daily card pulls. If you want a personal reading or a healing Reiki session with me, send me an email. It's donation based, so after you receive the service, pay what you can, if you can. All right? Okay, that's it. I will see y'all for your divine message. Hey there, Sagittarius, and those drawn to this message. For this week, Archangel Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Rodley Valentine. Let's see what's going on for those under influence of this energy. And I had a bubble of truth come up as it, okay. You have an extra message. Okay, you are feeling a call down a different direction, and it is very different than the Eight of Cups energy. It did not pop up. It feels more like a very fast U-turn. Not a gentle pull, a sharp realization. So you have Ace of Gabriel as your overall tone, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. And it's going to kind of come out of the blue and surprise you and be very, very big and very, very enticing. And it's going to scare you. Like, the energy of this divine idea is going to scare you. It may require of you to make a lot of changes or really big changes. A gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. A sense of wonder is correct. I am sensing a lot of confusion. I'm sensing y'all trying to see pathways about, like, well, now that this is in the mix, and then you're trying to find ways out of it. This calling is scaring you, but it is for you. It really is. You have the Six of Wands, and it is a card of victory. But the reason why this deck was being called was because of this trigger sentence. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. This is a victory card. This is going into the unknown at a steady pace. Knowing that you will come through better, stronger, victorious. That is the energy behind this card. It is very victorious, but it is also very open and willing and malleable to the circumstances. There is victory behind this inspiration to do something. There is victory behind it. So you have to follow your feet. Your horse is like the horse of life. I love seeing life as like a horse and not a car. Jesus, take the wheel. It's like, no, life itself is a living, breathing entity, and it will go where it wants to go sometimes, whether you want it to or not. So sometimes you just have to ride life, and that is the energy in the beginning of the week. So this, just ride life. Know that you will be victorious. Whatever turbulence is going on in your heart or your energy, your root chakra, your crown chakra, or whatever disturbance it is causing, the way you feel about it is your choice. This is just stimuli. This is just inspiration. This is just divine idea. So, in the middle of the week, you're going to be very tempted to fall into old patterns. Perspective. This is the Hanged Man in typical tarot. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Hold up. Because yes, this does require change. First of all, don't jump the gun quite yet. The Mercury retrograde that is headed our way in July, it will prepare you for this new way of doing things. You may be very inspired. It's so, this idea is so big. This idea is so good. And you may even be really, really willing and really wanting to for a very long time to do things differently. But you may still, and you do still, it's not time to act on it yet. The idea, time to move on to the next project. It's this energy, this card, this Six of Wands, that Six of Gabriel. It's about getting used to the idea. It's about letting that idea, that divine inspiration through your crown chakra sink through all of your chakras. It's time to absorb it into your being. Don't take action on it yet. Let life teach you what needs to happen. Now that you've accepted this truth, now that you are ready to do something amazing, life will react accordingly. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When you are ready for the next step, it will appear. Don't jump the gun and try to manipulate your circumstances and try to control the situation. Just get ready for victory. Just daydream it first. Daydream it. Feel about it. Give time for the matrix to react around you. There is a time lag in manifestation for a reason. So let the universe do what it's going to do. Relax. I really am sensing in the middle of the week, many of you actively controlling your mind and going like, no, that is not going to help. This is like just like mentally and actively pumping the brakes. Like, hold on. Let that energy sink down to your root chakra. Don't get carried away in your thought space. Don't try to over communicate and follow your heart too much before the world has a chance to take your energy and give it back to you. That's the cycle of the root chakra, and that's what you need time to like let this energy sink down through you and for you to do. So at the end of the week you have Page of Raphael. So this is the Page of Cups. Gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. A new emotional situation. A different plateau of your emotional scope, your landscape of your emotions. And this plateau is surged and filled with self-confidence, with electricity. You are feeling very alive. You are feeling renewed, replenished, ready, charged. And that's a really good state to be in. But the vision I'm getting is like, if you were to try to use this charge, you have to let this charge change your core. Just sit there, just accept it. The power is beyond you at this point in time. Let it change you. The page energy, the princess energy, and other, I think it's the, it doesn't matter. It's a very naive energy. It's the beginning stages of learning energy. Knights are like application of what you've learned, but this is learning. This is new. This is raw and vulnerable. With the cups, the new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships, great intuitive insights about yourself. But it's really about that new emotional landscape, about how you feel about yourself. There is a new strength here that just sit this weekend. This coming weekend, if you can just like at the end of the week, just take time to just soak it in, learn. What does the wind have to tell you? How can you converse with the universe in your soul? Exercise that soul speak. Don't take so much action because your lower frequency chakras are only just starting to wake up and become activated. Your world will change effortlessly as you learn how to receive, hold, and be a conduit of this divine energy of true love for yourself. This is a no joke kind of week. This Ace of Wands, this Ace of Fire, this Ace of creativity, new landscape. So you don't want to take anything from the past with you. Any thoughts about yourself. You are doing a major shedding. You have another page as well as a knight. So this Page of Ariel. All right, Page of Ariel, Page of Pentacles. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. This is in accordance with the 3D reality. I would not say it's time to get to work yet. I would say that it's time to take a test for what you've been studying. All right? And there's many more books to be learned, but it is time for you to put your knowledge to the test, your intellectual understanding of how this world works. You understand that sometimes action is not required. Doing it is a different story, and that's the test. So it's time to apply yourself so that an opportunity will be offered to you. Waiting for the opportunity, being patient, the test that I am seeing you take, like literally take in a school setting, is about yourself. And it's like, who is just absolutely lovely? True or false? Is that you? And it's just like, it's re-examining yourself, and it's applying your knowledge about that and getting ready for divine wisdom and a chance to simply be, to affirm your knowledge. This week is about affirming your knowledge about yourself to become different. And that's what it is about time to get to work. It's like, get these lessons in your head. Affirm them. Time for a grade. How are you going to view yourself? How are you going to progress? What are your vibrations going to be? Accompanied with Knight of Raphael for this additional message. So Knight of Cups. So you have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is accompanied with how you view yourself in that test of your own love. Committed romantic relationships with yourself. Being swept off of your feet because of you. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Coming back to life. The image that I got was a defibrillator. So it's kind of like, make your heart flutter. Nah, bitch, we're bringing you back from the dead. Talk about a heart flutter happening this week. The application of this new emotional state of this knowing and applying this knowledge and letting this knowledge, there are all different kind of ways to know, by the way. You can know in your mind, you can know in your heart, you can know in your gut, you can know in your sacral, you can know in your solar plexus. And that solar plexus is where a lot of energy is missing. It's that confidence sector. So do work with that this week. Do eat yellow foods, do a guided meditation on YouTube if you want, whatever the case may be. But allowing your confidence to feed the energy of the root chakra and let your feet catch up with you in what you know here. You have to know it in your root as well. Divine guidance, crown chakra, how you think about that divine guidance through your ego, through your and your third eye, right? If it's open and activated. And that is what will allow that energy to go down to your root, accompanied with the activation and the action in loving yourself. You're just getting a glimpse of what that feels like. Run with it. Okay, Sagittarians, and those drawn to that message, that was beautiful. Every message this week has been so powerful and so beautiful. I love you so much for loving yourself. Take care. You know where to find me if you need personal guidance. Rock on, and I'll talk to you soon.